Chris Williams here at the Eldorado Ballroom. Excited to talk about Chris Daddy Dave, multi-Grammy award-winning musician, performing tonight featuring the Hamiltons. So the Eldorado Ballroom was built in 1939 by Anna Dupree, who was an African-American philanthropist from Galveston. She had this vision of creating this cultural celebration center, essentially. So back in its heydays, in the Green Bookers and the Chitlin Circuit, and all the masters performed here, from Duke Ellington to Ella Fitzgerald to B.B. King and everybody else in between. And then Project Row Houses was blessed with it as a gift about 10 years ago. And 3 years ago, they wanted to launch a capital campaign to bring it back to life. And thankfully and gratefully, they asked me to be a part of it. This is like the first activation to showcase the level of talent that was here before. Well, Chris, the reason why we're fortunate enough to have Chris here tonight is because Chris actually has a great relationship with my older brother, who helped me open up Lucille's 11 years ago. They're like best friends from back in the day. Chris is from Houston. He's familiar with the ballroom. He knows the work that we're doing. He knows what we're trying to do. And he blessed us with his talent and his network to come be the first one to essentially christen it and like qualify it at the same time.
And it's Historic Eldorado Ballroom, which is, my parents used to come here. Actually, their first date after they got married was actually in this place. It's so historic from all the legends that's been here. James Brown, B.B. King, Lightning Hopkins. They even had where things I used to hear about, where you pay like 5-10 cents to come here or 25 cents to dance.
So it's a great start to have Chris Dave be our opener, because he's a product of Houston, a product of HSPVA. He won more awards over at HSPVA than any other musician that's ever gone through that institution. And this is a Houston asset. So to have him come in and be the first is just huge. Like we got a Grammy Award winner.
I was just telling my bros, just growing up, when I was a up and coming drummer at the time, Chris Dave was one of the people that I looked up to. So to now be on the stage with somebody that I have admired through the years is awesome in every way.
Chris has been blessed to be a blessing.
Huh?
That's what we're trying to say.
A blessed.
You see, a blessed to be a blessing.
Well, it's dope to have the tones, because the great thing about Chris is like he's a drummer, so he's like the heartbeat. Nothing happens without him. And so he's been able to cultivate all these relationships throughout his career with different artists and support other artists that we know. And Anthony Hamilton, who was like a beast, and I don't want to say it past tense, but when his first album hit, it was it. And we were all in love with it. And then when he was talking about setting up his residency program, which is the first iteration of, he mentioned, hey, I want to do it with the Tones, and hey, I'll just follow his lead.
Man, Houston feels like home to us. I know just the state of Texas is like one of our biggest supporters. Mm-hmm. So anytime we come here, it's a party, every time. And tonight's just gonna be one of them epic nights, brother.
For us to be able to hit such a historic stage and to now add to the history is just awesome. Like people that we have looked up to and admired through the years, we're now kind of standing in their essence,
yes.
Aura. In their aura, because they graced and blessed the stage prior to it. So it's super dope to be, just a part of that history, man.
With tonight being the first show, we have a lot to learn. We have a lot to learn, but every lesson is a blessing, and I'm excited to see about us getting the word out, and hopefully these people that are brave enough to come and attend our first offering will become ambassadors of what we're trying to do, and it'll just grow from there. And so I'm excited.
What we have planned here at this beautiful place, Historic Eldorado Ballroom, once a month we're gonna bring just special talent from around the world, like how it kind of used to be, but with a little twist, and it's live music. And these are established artists, Grammy winners, critically acclaimed, just people we're super fans, and you wouldn't really see them in something this intimate. This is like an exclusive type of event. We just love to be a part of, because it's something you can't really see every day, and it's not here the next day or the day before. Family, friends, from everywhere that love Houston. This is an excellent way for them to come here, for us to bring them here, for the people to see them here, not have to go out of town to see things like this, of this nature, of environment and community of like-minded people. Just hanging out, having fun. It's like you in your living room and everybody's hanging out. It's like a big family musical.
The immediate goal for the ballroom, get it back up to that national recognition that it had before. Like, this is essentially the Savoy Club of Houston. It's the Apollo Theater of Houston. Like I said, it was in the Green Book. This sets us on that path to be that spot that the masters of the craft of real music want to stop by when they come to Houston. It's something that's for us, by us, ultimately accessible to us. Then we want to join forces with the old head partnerships that we have from the beginning, which is Emancipation Park, which just celebrated its 151st anniversary, and TSU, which is celebrating KTSU is celebrating their 50th anniversary. I don't know how long the university's been around, but I do know that there's always been synergy between those 3 points. So we want to reconnect that and try to push for some really big kind of activation that just celebrates everything that this neighborhood is, because Third Ward's like the stronghold of Black everything.